Hello. I'm audible now. Are you getting my sound? Can I reconnect? I'll reconnect again. I can see everything, but I cannot. No. So-
Sir, you are audible, sir.
Okay.
Sir, you are audible.
I cannot hear anything. That's. I cannot hear. I cannot hear from your side. I do not know what is happening. Just a minute. Let me. I think lights also. I'm trying to connect again. Okay. Hello. But I cannot. I cannot. Anybody, please just. Anybody, please unmute and say hi or anything so that I can. No, it's not
Hello.
working.
Hello. Hello.
It's working now.
Yes, sir.
Is it working, sir?
Yeah, it's working now.
Okay,
Let,
super, sir.
let me share. Let me try to share the slide.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Can you see the slide now?
No, sir.
Screen sharing has failed to start. Please try again later. What it means?
I'm not.
Share screen. No, there is one error code is showing up.
Sir. Don't know where is the issue, sir.
Okay, what the I find it able to share the slides.
Okay, sir.
So what I can do? Can I send the slide to you guys so that you can present from there?
Jyoti Lakshmi, is it possible for you? Jyoti Lakshmi? Jyoti?
Ma'am?
Is it possible for you to present this slide?
No, ma'am.
Okay, if sir send you a mail, can you present the slide?
I will try, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Send me a mail ID to
I will
chat.
send it to Ram Prabhu sir in his WhatsApp so that I think he can share with you. Is it okay?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Some error showing up. I do not know. Anyway, I have shared the slide to Rampur sir, so that I think you just.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, we were not able to present the PowerPoint, sir. Can you just say as it is, sir?
I don't know what's happening here.
We are also facing the same error code, sir.
Huh?
We are also facing the same error code, sir.
That's what I'm saying. Why? What's happening?
We are not sure, sir.
Ma'am, PPT doesn't support the version, I think so, ma'am.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sir, once again, open the PPT and give share screen in Zoom, sir.
Huh? Full screen.
Yes, sir.
No secret.
Open the PPT, then open Zoom app. In that below you can see share screen, sir.
Share screen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's coming.
No, sir.
Select the window, sir.
Can you see now?
Select the PPT window there, sir. No, sir.
Oh, actually, the sharing. I'm actually trying to share the screen only. Let's see. I'm so sorry. I think we can present. We can start. This is not showing up. Can I start? Hello?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon to one and all present here. Welcome back to the session 2. I welcome all the participants. I'll call upon Reena to give a welcome address. I am pleased to welcome Dr. Mohammed Habib, Counseling Psychologist, Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur, West Bengal, to this session. On behalf of Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University and PPG College of Education, I express my gratitude, sir. Thank you very much for being accepted our invitation to share your knowledge amongst the participants. He completed his BSc Psychology from Prajayati Niketan College, Kerala, and MSc and PhD in Psychology from Bharatiya University, Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. His area of research is in the domain of resilience, cognitive behavior therapy, and mental health care in adolescence and early childhood. He has also been a fellow of UGC-sponsored research project on academic resilience. He was a co-principal investigator of MHRD-funded project on resilience in young adults, and currently he is a co-principal investigator of ICMR project on mindfulness training to improve resilience in Indian college students. Dr. Abir conducts training programs such as gatekeepers, training for suicide prevention, stress management, help a friend, and building leaders for residential college students across India. Along with, he has conducted several workshops on CBT for depressions and anxiety Government Medical College Hospital in Calicut. He worked as an assistant professor at Little Flower Institute of Social Science and Health in Calicut. Currently, Dr. Abir is designated as Senior Counselor Grade 2 at Counseling Center in Indian Institute of Technology. So you can start, sir.
Thank you, Ms. Chitra. First of all, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to this organizers and for this program. And also, hello everybody.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, I'm audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Yeah, thank you. So, this is a very long session. I mean, since it started yesterday morning. Dr. Vanitha Mani and Dr. Selvalakshmi, and today Dr. Manju, Pushpa. Yes, this is, I think, during this COVID-19 pandemic, definitely it's very interesting sessions. I mean, since yesterday. Everybody, I mean, all these faculty is actually talking about what is, I mean, definitely active mind and active body and versus active mind, definitely. So there are a lot of techniques, there are a lot of, activities, there are a lot of, behavioral changes that you're supposed to make it. That will make you an active body and active mind. That was in the four, concept since yesterday we were discussing about it. And I was just go through a couple of your previous lectures, and I found everybody actually mentioned about our psychological stress. And yesterday, Dr. Selvalakshmi Madam, she was also mentioning about the burnout, and how this burnout is affecting our life. All this is actually she talked about it, and also she talked about how this yoga and meditation may help you to get it just away from this burnout, burnout like psychological exhaustion or physical exhaustion. Anyway, so and also how exercise actually in our previous session exercise will help you get through this get out of this kind of stresses. Anyway, so do you think that is enough for a person for just a stress-free to doing these exercise, to doing these meditations, to doing this, hearing some songs or spending a good time with children or anything like that is enough? What do you think? That is enough. So I expect a couple of people may respond, either chat or, if you can unmute, they can say it. So this kind of activity is enough for you to get it out of this stress? Yes or no? There are a lot of techniques I think you have learned. That is enough or not?
No, sir.
Fine. So it is actually not absolutely. This is actually not at all. Definitely those activities very important. Okay. Without those activities, actually, I mean, I can say nothing. A person who actually is not, he cannot able to even go for a daily exercise, or he cannot able to do any small exercise from his house, especially during this COVID-19, then definitely his body get deteriorated and he may get any kind of physical and psychological conditions. So this is actually important, but at the same time, there would be science. So I hope you all are is actually working in this and how like teachers are actually facing. Like to give some idea about what the first stressors telling you and the teachers are facing. The main stressor. So I mean, if class okay, but then couple of and teachers are basically there in to spend a good time with the students like individually social animal. We all are actually have a friends, relatives, family, whatever it is. Okay, so we actually once we are is actually a social animal, we need to work with groups. Okay, someone is actually have a very difficult work with groups. Definitely, I'm just trying to say it's important. Uh, that is important for any other professions, including teachers, support from your colleague, or sometimes there would be a gossiping. Of course, this is also very common in in all the professions. There will be some politics, gossiping. All these things will happen. So all these things also, I this is not my session to say that that's a bad thing. This is a good thing. Instead of, I will make it more aware that this is also happening in the society. Okay, so this is also happening, so this is also definitely will affect your life. Okay, so that's actually one thing. And second and third, actually very important, stresses is actually they are facing, the stresses that is obtained from the administration. Okay, now we have definitely government schools are there, private schools are there. Some of the some teachers are permanent, some of teachers are part-time, some of the administration, some kind of stress. What they are actually going to taught, particular subject, the activities will be part of that. So their, academic works we have to focus. Basically, all this stress thing. So you do, I as and means this will affect. Okay, from your, okay, definitely your performance. Okay, definitely your performance will be very poor. And very highest level of your arousal, highest level of stress definitely create more anxiety. Again, your performance will be very low. So a minimum level of, a moderate level of stress is actually necessary for the optimal performance, better performance. Okay, so understand this kind of concepts. So stress is actually, it's not a bad thing, but stress is actually is necessary for a person to get, improve his skills in the particular area. Okay, particular activity or particular thing. Okay, a minimum level of stress is necessary. That's what we are actually sitting in front of this computer today to discuss about this. Okay, so once Hans Selye is actually a theorist of stress, theorist. Once he's actually developed, theory, general adaptation syndrome. This is maybe, I think yesterday a couple of sessions talked about it. He's actually talked about, once we are experiencing any situation or any win. Now hereafter I'm actually stopping the word use stress instead of very nice. One or two students, some you have people are actually, it's not like today I am the system is not support about it. A bit careful, not worry. Situation there is, I feel very bad. Walking in the street. What we become nervous whenever you see the nervousness. You need fight actually alarm stage. That because of your height. Sympathetic arousal is necessary to manage this stress. Okay, understand. So after adrenal medulla is secreting epinephrine, and actually the person is very relaxed, always in a mode. If I understand that, most type of personality people they have maybe have high blood pressure and heart problems. Okay, so it is also because of increased serum volume, or hepatic ulcer. Okay, stress is also a common factor in many other gastrointestinal conditions like chronic heartburn, gastroesophageal reflux disease, and irritable bowel syndrome. All this will happen. You also may have experienced, you have any restrictions, suddenly you feel to go to the toilet. So stress is actually is affecting in a different way in our body. That also may develop. The ability of the is not like you get something exercise. Tension is cancer patients, it's reduced the ability of abnormal state to progressive muscle. You can practice discussion about the stress and our health. Now we go back to the psychiatric way What will sleep this session? Nothing like very nice. This is dramatic. What will make you more